Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to the IHC annual lecture by former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I would now request Hemlata, a student of the Habitat Learning Center, to present a bouquet to Dr. Kalam.
Dr. Kalam, former President of India, Mr. Kakkar, Director IHC, ladies and gentlemen, my young friends from our learning center and from many other parts of Delhi, welcome to this very special evening. It's indeed an exceptional pleasure for us to host Dr. Kalam for the Habitat annual lecture. This is a series of
Friends, good evening to all of you. Before I begin my lecture, I thought of sharing one experience, very interesting experience. That's why I must share with a lot of young fellows from the learning center. So when I see a lot of young fellows, I thought of sharing with you. You know, I'm a professor at Peking University at Beijing. Peking University at Beijing, China. So in November, I took over as a professorship. Before going, I put a Twitter in my Twitter to all the young fellows. I told them, I'm going to China to teach for a few weeks. I would like to give a message from Indian youth. Do you guys have any message? I put it through my Twitter. Within few minutes, I got hundreds of messages from young fellows and Indians in India, abroad also. So after all the messages, one very impressive. That name of the guy who sent a message out of hundreds, Parthiban Subramanian, is a 28 years old fellow living and studying in Cheongju, South Korea. In his message for Chinese youth, highlighted our common identity as citizen of the earth. How he puts it, he says, Subramaniam says, our address, human being in our passport earth. The moment, he says, Subramaniam says from South Korea, the moment man lands on Mars, our passports, we will be united by earth in the address of our passports. Not nation, earth will be the address. Now we have the age, Subramaniam says, we have the age, energy, opportunity. Let us try to make food, peace, accessible to every fellow youth. We can put it, care of address earth. Do you follow what he said? All of you follow? See, that means the man lands on the Mars. A big milestone going to be there. The milestone, our address will transform into earth. Okay? So that's a beautiful thought. Is it not true, friends? We share common identity of humanity and no bond stronger than the common force. Of course, a lot of problem. This transcends all borders of religion, normally, region, nationality. Of course, we have seen last few months, we saw terror incidents across Indian Ocean, in Sydney and another Peshawar, Pakistan, just followed by incident in Paris and Nigeria. We saw how, while the forces of hatred tried to use innocence to divide us, the whole world stood in condemnation of actions and grief for the innocent victims reverberated across the globe. As citizens of the world trying for peace, it would be our collective task to ensure that our common bonds are strengthened, whether by policy, by products, by people, or by ideas. And these common bonds of humanity, that what Subramaniam has indicated, overcome the force. I started, like Dr. Karin Karnik, President IHC, all the members of the IHC, and the students, distinguished guests. Friends, I am indeed delighted to see all of you first and deliver the annual lecture of India Habitat Center, IHC.